Hi, it is Christina and
Jim.
From Virginia Toy and Novelty. We are talking about the Light Up Bobo Balloons, the 2018 craze. Want to talk about these, talk about why they're amazing and why we love them so much. So, first of all, just look at them. They're really cool. Jim was just singing a Lollipop song a couple of minutes ago, and that's
No,
what
I
it was.
wasn't.
Yes, you were. And I swear, this is the cutest little thing ever. From adults to kids will absolutely love it. It's fully light up. There is different handles and stuff that Jim will talk about later, but I just like the lights of it. Very bright. Something that you just don't mind carrying around and kind of waving. Don't hit your brothers and sisters with it kind of thing. You can.
Well, people like it. Now your brother is it. People like it because it's got this beautiful clear ball up top, and it's got these awesome bright lights, as Christina was talking about. And they're great for festivals, for reselling. They're great for special events, birthdays, parties, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, corporate events, things like that. They're really nice decorations, and they're good take-home party favors as well. So they're very versatile. I guess let's show the lights off and then show you how the lights on the balloons look. Wow.
So even better.
It's kind of cool.
Feels like you're in a fairyland kind of thing.
Yeah, so you see you get a little reflection because it's got that beautiful sheen up top on the dome or the ball, the balloon up top, and then it's got it all the way down through the handle. It's just really neat. They are a little bit fragile. I don't want to say fragile, a little finicky. How they work is there's lights actually that are wrapped around. They start at the bottom, they work all the way up through the stick, and then you wrap it around the balloon twice, and then you finish it off by turning it around the handle here. So they are a little finicky. They're not going to be like a sword you're going to play with, but they are a nice decoration or something to carry around and get just the joy of having something so bright and colorful. So if you wouldn't mind turning the lights back on, now we'll go through what comes in the box and how it works. There are two options to buy it. One of them is in a box like this. This is our 3-pack of the Bobo Balloons. It's got 3 of everything that will go through inside the box. And as Christina said, the handle itself, this is one style, which is either taped or rubber band to the stick. Some people like this for different reasons, and then they are another option. There is another option that has a handle that you hang on to that will be more of like a carrying apparatus. Is that a good word?
Big word.
Big word. All right, so why don't you go through the different pieces, and then we'll actually put one together and show you guys what it looks like.
Okay, awesome. So, ours include the balloon, the base cup-ish name, the stick, the lights, wires, including the batteries. So, all this included, everything you need to put it together. So, this balloon, which I call a balloon, but Jim will explain exactly what it's made of later, does have to be stretched. Because it's not really that balloon material, you need to go around it this way and stronger than what I'm doing. So, like, really pull it. And then pull it inside this way and then that way. About a minute. Usually gets a pretty good pull, and then you can blow it up.
So yeah, because of the reason why is to get this beautiful clear dome of the top, which is called we're calling the balloon. You need only the 2 seams on the side of the balloon, and this is made of PVC material, like a beach ball, and it's not latex, which is what typically balloons are made out of. So it's very durable and can handle all that stretching that you're doing on it. But if you don't stretch it, it's not going to get this big, huge size. So these guys inflate up to about 12, 14, 15 inches very easily. This material does stretch. So we have them in different sizes. It's all the same balloon inside. It just depends on how much air you put into it for whatever effect you're trying to look for. But that's why you have to do this pre-work. It is a little bit of work to get them to assemble, and that's the reason why, is because of the type of material that it is.
So I'm not going to make you wait a whole minute. I've already pre-did it. So I recommend using an air pump. Just the easiest way to do it, or a bigger air compressor, whatever you have. But this is just like the ones you blow up a bed with. So you're going to take it, just put it on there. So if you saw, it looked like it wasn't moving for a second. If you just let the air keep pumping into it, it'll start blowing up. So you're going to tie it. And then you're going to put it on the cup. So you put it inside of the hole, and then there is a piece here where you can use to lock in the extra material. So that part of it is done. So now the wire on this has to be completely straight in order to make sure you can get it in this tube. So you untie this and just straighten it. I pre-did that. Don't want you to wait for that. So I have my wire. Jim, assist me. Usually I don't have Jim assisting me. You don't have to have Jim. You can do it by yourself. So you're going to take this and you're going to feed this through the wire. I'm sorry, through the tube. The wire through the tube. Tube wire. So just keep going till you get to the end.
So over time, you get good at this and you get a little faster, because that was a concern that a lot of our customers have asked about. Is it is a little bit of work to set this thing up and get it rolling. It is true. It does take some work. It does take some time. It's just the nature of the beast right now. We're working on some new designs to have a easier option available, which will be in the next maybe 1 or 2 launches of the next rendering of it. But for right now, this is the way that it works. And it really does get better over time as far as getting it set up.
Yeah, I just use that same rubber band that comes with ours to tie this on. Like Jim said, you can also use tape. So there is a slit on here. You want the slit to go over the wire. And then I usually twist it around once just to kind of secure it. And then I start going around. So first I go around one way. And then I twist it around. And then I go around the other way. Yeah, anything that's left?
Yeah, typically you go right where the seam is and then the opposite end of the balloon.
Yep. Anything that's left, I tie around.
And depending upon how big you make the balloon up top will determine how much is left. So if you made it whatever
Huge.
The biggest one we have over here, you can make it 15 inches about, give or take a little bit. So you get a really big size balloon, and then you'll have some left, but not as much as you have there.
And then switch on the lights. So we were talking while we were doing, my estimate is about 3 minutes per balloon. 1 minute to stretch it, and then another minute or so to do the rest of it.
Right.
Once the stretching is the longest part, the rest of it doesn't really take that long.
Right. And if you use more than 1 people, someone can be just the stretchers. If you're doing an assembly line, there's a lot of folks that have a lot of bigger festivals or bigger events that they need to set up, quite a few of them. So you get into a routine where you get everybody around a table and you get it done. Makes it a little bit easier and go faster too.
Okay, so we're gonna show it one more time with lights off because I really like the way they look. So, there is not anybody that can walk past this and not stop and ask what it is and want one. There's no way.
We've taken them to several trade shows the first quarter of this year, and they have been the #1 question item, and people really like them.
Exactly.
Sure.
And we saw them on the Vegas Strip while we were there.
Yes, that's true. They were in Las Vegas. They were selling really well to the tourists that were there. Just a fun party item, just walking around, having some color in your hands. Seemed to do really well. All right, I think we're finished, right?
I think we're done. So,
thanks for visiting. If you have any questions, reach out. We're 866-708-TOYS. And look forward to you next time.
All right, thank you.
Bye.